What's up, my good people? Welcome, guys. Mambo ni kuchanuana. What is my view on this issue about fake and legit robots? Okay, so here is the deal. There has been this issue that has been going around. I have actually seen and watched so many videos. I have actually read most of your comments on those videos about these guys talking about fake and legit robots. So this is my view about fake and legit robots. First of all, I want to say that I don't think there is a fake or a legit robot. It's not the robot that trades, it's you who executes the trade. It's you who normally do the market analysis. It's you who normally do the entries. So there's this issue of fake and legit robots. It's not there. So there's something that I would like to bring to your attention. Actually, most of these guys you find talking about fake and legit robots, these are guys even who don't know how to code a robot. They don't know how to program a robot. They can't tell you even how to configure a robot. They normally just trade. They don't know even how to analyze the market, but they talk about these robots are out to analysis or whatever. Even those guys who are good traders, they don't but have no idea on how to code these robots. There is no way, there's no definite way that you can be able to define a fake or a legit robot. So most of the, for example, you may go on a certain, for example, Telegram channel and find a certain robot that you have been admiring or you have been seeing people trade with it online, and you have been looking forward to getting that robot. Then the moment you get it on Telegram, then some people will start saying that is not the original robot, that's a fake robot, that's a copyrighted robot. There's no difference, my friend. Those robots are the same. What normally happens, even if you happen to, someone happens, for example, for example, you take my robot like the Hunter, and you go and customize it and make it your own. It still remains to be an original robot, because even if you customize it to be your own, you only personalize it to your personal and put your personal details, give it a different name, but that does not change how that robot works. Does not change the logic working of that robot. It doesn't. That one doesn't change at all. Yeah. So this issue of fake and legit robots, mostly it's normally used by these robot sellers, that they are fake and original robots, but that doesn't happen. So as long as the robot that you have a strategy that is working and it's giving you money, let nobody convince you that it's a fake robot or it's an original robot. All I know is a robot that is giving you money. So this issue of fake and legit robots, let's not talk about that conversation. If you get a robot somewhere, for example, it's being called Masterboard V6, or it's being called the Hunter or the Market Terror or the V3, whichever the robot that you find out there, if you find that robot, you find it somewhere, just know, as long as it is giving you money, let nobody convince you that if you buy a certain robot that is original will trade more better. Because the moment you just go and customize a certain robot, you just go and change the name of the robot. For example, change a few details, personalize it to your own, for example, put your mobile number there, but it's still the same robot. What did you change? Did you change the code? Did you change the logic of that website? Did you change anything like, did you manipulate anything inside the robot, inside the code? As long as there's nothing that was manipulated, there's nothing like fake and original robots. So the only part I would say, there are some people who are very much cunning, who'd actually just get a robot and give it a name. For example, they can call it the Hunter, but it's not the original Hunter. They can just give it the Hunter, but that is normally very rare, by the way. It's normally very rare. Most of the people will just get a certain robot. For example, you find a robot being called a certain name. For example, let me just give an example with my personal robots, for example, the Hunter or the Market Terror. So if you happen to take that robot, there is nothing, even if you find it on Telegram, you find it wherever you find it, it's the original robot. There's nothing that has changed about that robot. There's nothing that has been interfered about that robot. Let nobody, when you come to my DM, I'll start telling you that that is not my original robot. That is a fake robot. That's a whatever. So you start checking what you call the size of that robot. That's not the case. That's not the case. The idea is, does this robot execute the trades? Is it running correctly? Then the idea of fake and original robots, if you find a certain robot, don't go back to the original creator. to tell him, is this robot original or fake? As long as the robot is working, as long as the robot is giving you some dollars, don't go back to those guys to buy those robots. Just stay with what you have. That's the original robot. For example, you may tell them, can we see the space of the original robot and see the size of this fake robot? You call the fake robot. What do you think they'll do? They'll just go on the original robot, the robot that they have. They are calling the original, and delete one block, then save that file again, and it will have, for example, the size will be a bit small or even larger. For example, if the one you have is 65 kbs, they'll just go and delete one block, and they'll just delete, for example, one block, then they'll save it back, and now it will actually have a smaller size, for example 60 kbs. Then they'll tell you can actually see, if you check this size, this is 65 minus 60, so this one is fake. So as long as the robot executes trades, let nobody try to con you by telling you that this robot is fake, this is the original robot. If you take the two robots, they will just perform the same. So as long as the robot is giving you dollars, whichever the robot that you have been admiring or you have been looking forward to get, the moment you get it anywhere, just use that one. Let nobody tell you shit about fake and original robots. The only way a certain robot can be fake, if, for example, somebody may just take a robot anywhere and give it a name and sell it to you. That is the only time you can say that's a fake robot. But before even you buy that robot, just load it on DERIV. You can tell the owner to load it on DERIV. You can connect on Google Meet. Let them execute trades using that robot they are claiming to be a certain robot that you have been looking for. The moment they execute trades and it's running exactly as that's the robot that you are looking forward to, then that's the original robot. Don't let the creator of that robot to convince you otherwise that these are for original robot. Actually, some of these guys, some of these fools and these idiots who normally talk about fake and original robots, they even don't know how to code a robot. They even don't know how to configure a robot. Yeah, they even don't know how you can actually make that robot better, how you can make it improve the speed. They don't know shit. Then they are out here telling you about fake and original robot. What do they know about fake and original robot? The only person who can tell you about fake and original robot is somebody who can develop, not customize a robot or configure a robot. Somebody who can code. When I talk of code, someone who understand the XML language. That is the only person who can tell you this stuff is not original. And even those robots that you find out there, you can actually be able to take that robot, get it on an editor, that is, edit that robot and make it even way more better. I have done that severally. I've done that severally on several robots. And I have made, actually, most of the robots that I have, some of the robots that I'm actually using, I didn't create all the codes afresh. Some of them, I actually got certain robots, that is, worked on them, got those robots on IDE, then worked on those robots and improved them, made them more faster, improved the way they work, changed the logic, everything and stuff, and such stuff. And those robots are executing the trades very well, very well. They are doing their best. So let this idea of fake and original robots, whomever tell you that, just know you are just about to be conned. So whichever the robot you have, as long as you have a working strategy for that specific robot, just use it. Don't be lied by anyone that if you need a certain robot, you must get it from a certain person. Whenever you get it, just use it. That's the original robot. Let nobody convince you shit about that robot. Tuonane. Mambo ni kuchanuana, ndio tusikue among us the nongwe za ukumi zinazoingia Nairobi kila siku. Goodbye.